It's up there. Fucking.
Good evening and welcome to Wrasslecast with myself, Peter Metalhead, aka Jack, and my ever lovely co-hosts.
Me, LVD, Don Frank, Revan, and before we jump into this is a second.
I introduced Lee first.
Okay, sorry, I forgot. I thought I'd fucking just go over it quickly. Then I was going to introduce him, but whatever. You were a bit out of it on the last recording. Now I'm a bit out of it on this one. So yeah, and joined us again for whatever some of you we've been doing this. We've got Lee as well with us. Welcome, Lee.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, fucking hell. I lost my words. Yeah, so this is a second attempt because someone's computer died and we lost the original footage. Well, not the original footage. We lost the upload footage of this podcast. So this is take number 2. So this one would be probably a little bit more shorter than the original one. So like,
Botch.
Yeah. We botched it. Yeah, we'll be on Botchamania next week. Because of Jack's computer. That thing will be there.
Hey, you should have just kept it anonymous.
That's true. Yeah.
Too late now. Yeah, my
it was
computer's
pretty much
cooked.
like what the Rock did to the anonymous GM. That laptop. Boom. It's not. He's not got a job to it. So we're gonna try not go. It's a little bit shorter than before because obviously it's quite late here. We've got some other series and other shit to be doing with. We just throw this together last minute just for you people. So, but yeah, we're not going to go into extreme detail this time. So we're sorry about that. So, well, we are and we're not at the same time. But usually these last over an hour. But we're going to try and get this one under 40 minutes, which I don't think will happen. So there we go. Right. So moving straight on to business. How is everyone? Fuck that. Right. What was the kickoff? Literally, what was the kickoff? It was a tag match, wasn't it? Was it a tag?
6-man. Ziggler, Cesaro, Neville, Rusev, Sheamus, Barrett.
That was it. Right, someone tell me the winner and we can move on. The faces. I didn't watch the match.
Yep.
That's why I'm asking. Yeah? Anyone watch the match or not?
No, I actually missed it on the first 20 minutes of the pay-per-view because...
yes, that's right. I text you. So, because...
You're going to watch the pay-per-view, Jack? I'm like, it's about 20 past 12. I'm umming and ahhing about it. I'm like, I've got work in the morning. And then, Raven says, oh, dude, you realise it's on now? I was like, oh, shit, daylight savings, fuck.
Yeah, because it started at 12. Yeah, fucking started at 12, yeah. So, yeah. And you're like, shit, it's already started, so you actually missed kind of the first match. So, but you watched it anyway. You're up to date, that's all good. Yeah. So, we start Hell in a Cell 2015, sorry, we'll watch that earlier, with the John Cena Open Challenge. And, of course, here we go. There's something that really, truly shocked me, and it doesn't usually shock me because, obviously... sometimes, I'm on those spoiler sites, I'm on those Dirt Shoot Alert pages, I go on lordofpain.net, and I gradually see and I kind of think to myself, go on Raven, don't click that button that says surprise return for Raw, don't click it, and I clicked it, fuck. But Alberto Del Rio answers fucking John Cena's US Challenge, and I regardless of the man left the company for being racist or not, which again we could probably get into another time. I actually was a little bit kind of fucking surprised and marked out a little bit because I didn't know anything about him coming back. So I don't know if you two knew he was going to be returning.
No,
definitely not. But
so,
for me, the best after you, Lee.
Go on.
Saying not Scooby Doo at all.
Not fucking nice.
With me, the best return, though, wasn't Del Rio. It was fucking Zeb Coulter. Where the fuck's he paying? I love the guy. And now he's back. With the fucking weirdest U-turn in a fucking character ever. The patriotic keep everyone out of America thing. Now it's all like, we're now Mex America.
Sneaking across our border as well. Last time I checked, Rio was not fucking, American. He's fucking Mexican, but whatever, Yeah, now they're in Mex America. Which one thing we didn't say in the last one, but now they're doing Mex America, which I think is a little bit of an insult to himself, realistically. But, I suppose if you're being paid so many £1 million to do it, I'll do whatever the fuck they want me to do, If they wanted me to be Stardust's little golden dog called Stardog, I would fucking do it if the money was fucking right and it paid the mortgage.
Remember when Zeb, I think it was still the Real Americans, and he was coming out, I can't remember who they were facing, but he was like, you people, all you like is twerking, and Zeb called it twerks. It's like, it's funny, but I'm slightly disturbed at the same time.
It's like Zeb, when they went to Raw in the UK, he was kind of slagging off the UK crowd and stuff. I don't think they give him a script to write. I think they just let him freelance it. To be honest, it just sounds like he freelanced it, and he does a good job of it. But yeah, the reason he was out because he actually had real life surgery. But I think this was fucking years ago though, so I don't actually know if he needs the chair thing. Like the mobile scooter. I don't know if he actually needs that, or he's just doing that for effect.
I think it's for effects. I mean, a lot of Americans are known for like any slightly overweight American seems to be running around with those little rascal things.
That's true. So yeah, so Belatedly returns out of nowhere. I'm marking out my popcorn's gone everywhere, even though I don't have popcorn, it's not at the fucking cinema. And my food and my drink's gone everywhere. You know, I'm thinking, my God. And my first thought was, wow, he's back after he called them racist and he hated the company and everything. But he's back. It just goes to show you, money can buy, you know, $1 Million Man was right, everyone does have a price.
Yeah.
You know, so there you go. And come on, it's got to be because of money, because why else would he be fucking back, you know? So there you go. And I've not seen any other reports saying since. So he challenges John Cena. They have a pretty good match. They actually had quite an alright match. They've had good matches in the past, and the Belatedly ends up winning the US title on the same day Carlito, when he first came into WWE, won the US title. John Cena. Yeah. So I don't know how long Cena had been champion. He'd been doing those US Open Championships for a while. So
with the exception of that month he lost it between SummerSlam to Night of Champions, he's had it since WrestleMania.
Yeah, so which is a fairly good thing to have. Now, are they taking the title off him because he's going towards the WWE, or are they taking it off him because, you know, this is a part of 2 years return contract that he has to win a belt?
No. John Cena's taking time off for a while.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. He's taking time off. Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
I did that already. Yeah, he's taking time off for a while. Same with Nikki Bella as well.
Like I said, I didn't read anything about Del Rio coming back, but the odds-on favourite online, everyone was hoping it was going to be Daniel Bryan, and I was hoping the shit out of that too. You know,
I wasn't thinking that. You know, I mean, everyone's thinking, oh, he's going to come back at Royal Rumble, but he's not.
Oh no!
Apparently, WWE doctors won't clear him though. Apparently, Daniel Bryan says he's good to go.
Actual real life doctors have cleared him. Yeah.
Yeah, but the WWE ones won't clear him. I don't know why. I mean, I can't understand. I don't blame them.
Again, the rumor online is basically they're keeping him away till at least after WrestleMania, just so he doesn't fuck up their plans. For the third straight year running.
Yeah, but fuck it. So Daniel Bryan, I can see his book over there across, which I'm still only halfway through reading. So I only. Yeah, I got it out of Waterstones for like £14. It's just quite surprising. Well, something like that. It was quite low considering Waterstone, you know, because they go, well, here's your book and here's some lube, because you're going to need it for our prices. But I didn't want to buy it online because it would have been cheaper, and I don't like waiting for delivery. Sometimes delivery just fucks me off. I'd just rather just fucking, you know, get it there and then. So yeah, moving on, Drew comes back, wins US title. Not overly angry about that. I'm still kind of shocked that he's back, mainly after what you said. We got a new US champion, obviously because John Cena. If John Cena had not been taking time off, would Dario have won the belt?
No.
I don't know. Well, maybe. I don't know.
Nah.
Or they probably wouldn't have put him in the US Open Challenge match if he wasn't going to win the belt. But I don't know. I suppose we'll never know. Anyway, moving on. We move on to the longest, and was it longest? That's what she said. Yes, the longest match of the night, and probably one of the best matches of the night. Roman Reigns, Bray Wyatt, Hell in a Cell. Now this match was fucking fantastic. Oh my God, wasn't this match good? It was. Oh, I loved this. I loved everything about this match, and it was well done. The whole build for this thing, Roman and the Wyatts, was fucking fantastic. Anyway, this was apparently they were calling it, this is the last match of all. This is the match to end the feud, sort of thing, and they did it well. The only thing I didn't like was the winner. I didn't think Roman Reigns should have won. Personally, I think Bray should have gone over more, but mainly because of the recent Brothers of Destruction feud, because, you know, Bray is the cult leader, he's the group leader now, he needs to look strong regardless. They all need that strong look as a group, just like the Nexus had when they first came into WWE. They had that strong look. Do you remember when the Nexus physically tore Raw apart and they ripped the tables up and everything? Yeah.
I wasn't watching at the time, but I have seen the clip.
How brilliant was that fucking segment? And why was that brilliant? Because it was new and it showed they were dominant and it put them over as dominant. Okay, fair enough. Most of the Nexus, looking back on it, were fucking jobbers, and, you know, like Heath Slater and Justin Gabriel, but still, they were a great team, and I've got my fucking t-shirt somewhere.
And then, then guess what happened to them?
They got John Cena. Yeah. It's John Cena! It's coming to you by Nexus! Oh my God, that prank call is fucking amazing. I love that. Oh God, fucking hell, I said it. Oh God, Amy's crying in the other room. Can you hear that?
Yeah, I thought it was a dog barking there.
Oh yeah, thank you.
No, I mean, I
daughter's-
can't. All I could hear was like, like a sound, like I couldn't
She
determine
could
it was
probably
John.
cry at John Cena saying, that'd be pretty weird, I'm not gonna lie, it'd be weird. If that gets worse, I'll probably move downstairs quickly. Roman and Bray Wyatt, I think I know what it is, it's the fucking baby monitor, that's what it is. You know what, I'll go downstairs quickly. Yeah, you two, sorry about this, just talk about the match.
Sorry.
Yeah,
So, supposedly, what did you think of the match, Lee? I thought it was. I didn't love it as much as Raven, but I did enjoy it, even though I'm definitely in
didn't
agreement.
love it as much as me. Why? I thought it was really well done.
Oh, well, yeah, it's definitely some of the stuff he did and whatnot. Like the way he set up the weapons in like the cage, and,
Yeah.
they put the candlestick in the corner, smash Reigns into that, and he put the chair into the thing, which is pretty cool. But then he gets
Roman Reigns' spear in through the table off into the thing was quite brutal. To be honest, that was quite good.
yeah, and then they have the little post coitus hug after the table spot.
After doing it, yeah, exactly. I just thought the match was really good. I thought the build up, and it was the longest night on the card. I think it did deserve other than Taker and Brock, it did deserve to be the longest match on the card. I just thought it went over really well. It was non-stop action. There was some good spots. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not PC. I'm thinking of South Park. It's PG, so the match isn't going to be amazing, but they can still make Hell in a Cell matches work, and that is what I like. It's not over dramatic, but it's not barring. Oh my god, I'm going to take my piss break at the same time. Like
True.
thing,
Yeah, like that fucking Randy Orton John Cena one last year.
That was just fucking awful. That was just not.
The only good bit about that match was like that thing where Randy fucked up and like he almost fucking had a table leg, ran right into his sternum, and he goes like, "Oh fucking hell," or something like that. And they not bleep it out, but like they silence it, like. Was that on the build up to Hell in a Cell? Either way, it doesn't matter. But
how do they bleep it if it's a live event?
No, because it's actually on either on a 4 or 7 second delay, basically.
It's not live then, is it?
Well, there you go. It's just.
Welcome to this 7-second delay episode of Raw. We're coming 7 seconds delay live from Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, remember when we were kids back in the day? On Channel 4 used to show like 4 pay-per-views a year.
I saw the Royal Rumble 2000, and it took fucking commercial breaks during.
Because they delayed it by 50 minutes so they could whack in the commercial breaks.
Fucking the Big Show made a surprise return at the Royal Rumble, and it took a fucking break during that. Oh, Channel 4, what the fuck? How did they ever lose their deal with Channel 4 anyway?
You quiet down a bit.
Sorry.
Oh.
But yeah, how did they ever lose their deal for Channel 4?
I think it's just because they wanted to make it pay-per-view in the UK as well, because remember at the time you had Sky Sports, you still got the pay-per-views for free, and then basically after then they stopped that. The 4 free Channel 4 pay-per-views, they all became Sky box office things, and then not long after that all the pay-per-views were actual pay-per-view in England.
Okay, I heard the rumour that it was because Mae Young flashed her tits live on Royal.
Oh man, that was the best thing ever.
That was apparently what lost them the contract, which is obviously bullshit.
Yeah, because they were still showing the free pay-per-views up until December 2001. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I remember staying on my nan's house.
Yep. Vengeance 2001.
Yeah, just watching.
Vengeance 2001, awesome stuff.
I've got that on DVD actually. With the WWF logo and everything. Yeah, because they're hard to find, those outdoor logos, but you can find them for the right price. Yeah.
True.
But yeah, that was good. Channel 4, watching it, staying over, not having to worry about paying stupid amounts of money to watch a pay-per-view. You could stick on an occasional 1 to 4 free view technically to watch a pay-per-view. But taking the breaks was fucking stupid. Anyway, we said we wouldn't rev it on, and we're kind of doing it. Let's go back.
So yeah, Reigns, Wyatt, as Raven said, very good match and whatnot.
Yeah, well, I thought it was very good. I mean, if I had to give it out of 10, I'll probably give it like.
Definitely one of the coolest spots, which unfortunately never happened, was when Bray sets up the 2 kendo sticks in the ring post, and it's just like, oh man, if he fucking Irish whips Reigns onto that, that's going to be awesome. And he just holds Reigns' head towards it. It's like, this is what you get, or something like that.
Yeah, it was good, but you can't overthink. I just realised it's like 10 o'clock and I'm fucking shouting.
There you go then. So
tone myself down a little bit. Yeah, it was. I thought a good way, but I just wasn't happy with the winner. In all honesty, I just wasn't happy with Roman Reigns winning, and it's not because I know you really hate. Well, you don't really, but you
I do.
don't like Roman Reigns, but
I do hate Reigns.
and I do, and I'm probably going to end up buying his new T-shirt. I mean, I'm not a massive fan. I bum Bray Wyatt more than I would Reigns, but I feel the Wyatts needed it more than Roman Reigns did. But I suppose Roman Reigns fans and fanboys and creative team would disagree with that. But there we go. That's wrestling for you.
And so moving hastily on then to try and keep this as short as we can. The New Day versus the Dudley Boys.
We're not trying to keep it as short, but I mean because it's late and everything, we're trying to push it
And plus,
forward.
we've already recorded this once, so we're just kind of going over stuff again,
Fuck it. If we lose this for a second time, you will not.
If I lose this for a second time, I'll probably lose you both as friends, aren't I?
Yeah, exactly. We lose one of us as a friend anyway. So we move on to the New Day versus the Dudley Boys. At the moment, you think, is this where the Dudley Boys going to win the tag team title? Fuck no, it wasn't going to be. It wasn't going to be. It was always going to be the New Day. Not much to say about this. It was just the same usual tag team match. The only thing to say about this was the fact that they tried to do the Eddie Guerrero thing.
Oh, yeah.
Down themselves and throw them through Bubba the trumpet and make it look like he'd hit it with it.
That was pretty fucking cool.
Nice. That was a nice touch. Bring back the old Eddie Guerrero moments, But yeah, nothing to say about this match. It was alright. It was just your typical match. To be honest, it was more your SmackDown Raw kind of tag team match. It wasn't really that much to it, to be honest.
Yeah, what was it?
So
is the trombone still broken at the minute? I can't remember because I'm sure I've heard him play the Final Fantasy Victory theme tune at least once.
Oh, he's got it. He had it on SmackDown. He had his hat on it. Yeah, he's got it back again. I think he either bought a new trumpet or replaced it or something.
Yeah.
They're just doing that fucking unicorn.
Oh yeah, that's just like fucking.
And you see the new T-shirt, and you just think no man with any self-respect would wear that T-shirt. No, I don't even care. Not even. No man. Woman would wear the unicorn T-shirt. But no man would wear that.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah, definitely not. I mean, I like the New Day. New Day rocks, but New Day doesn't rock as much to put money in their pocket if they're wearing something that fucking awful. No.
Yeah.
So.
I'll tell you what, I'd wear it. Fuck you both.
You'd wear it. Fuck it. All right. Yeah.
Well, actually, to be fair, I've actually not seen it, so I don't know.
I'll link you to it. I'm going to bring that up now while we're talking about the next one. Yeah, and I'll get you it for Christmas. Oh, I could just get it to you for Christmas, actually.
Yeah, go on.
Yes. And shock it. No.
And I shall get you for Christmas, Raven and Lee. You as well. Seeing as the co-host of the string, we both co-host of the string. I shall get you the most British present I can for Christmas. Disappointment.
Yeah.
By not getting you anything.
Get some snow because the UK clearly doesn't do that very well, does it? They got the amount of Christmas ornaments as well. WWE are doing Christmas stuff is just amazing.
Have you seen those fucking?
You can get a Sting Nutcracker, and it just looks like it basically looks like King Diamond, essentially, or it looks like some like black metal guy. And you can get like Undertaker cookies and the typical John Cena stockings and Christmas hats and shit.
I remember I made that joke about somebody said WWE does live events but never done any in Norway, and I said, well, they definitely wouldn't have done any in the 90s or anything, because if they did a live event in Norway in the 90s, they definitely would have had nothing but Sting fans there. And the person didn't know what I was on about, and I briefly explained it. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, so, but I laughed my ass off anyway. Yeah.
Undertaker's got some new ones. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Trying to find that new.
For any listeners not understanding what the hell I'm on about, Sting basically has black metal face paint, corpse paint, as it's called.
Well, no, originally Sting was supposed to kind of copy it from the Crow.
Oh yeah, I know.
The Brandon Lee. Well, that's originally how we got the makeup, because when you look at Sting before, because when he first did like the new Sting, before
it was just all white face with black eyes, wasn't it?
Yeah, all white face. The black lipstick was horrible. The hair was tied back. He looked fucking awful. It wasn't until he started really filling into the role when he. And I think he's actually said himself that it's actually kind of based off of the Crow. So which is kind of good. I know it's not exactly similar to the Crow, but I think he has actually said
similar.
That before.
Fucking hell, it couldn't be any more similar if Brandon Lee came back from the grave and ended up being Sting.
Oh my God, look, it's me again. But But yeah, it is based off of that. And I've always liked.
Well, actually, given this past week's controversy on WWE about dead people, that was not an insult or a joke directed at Brandon Lee.
Yeah, it wasn't. We respect man. Well, I respect man.
I definitely do too. Yeah.
Yeah, he was a great actor. I can't think of any good other films he was in other than The Crow. No offense to Brandon, but there you go. We did a good film of The Crow, and it's just a shame the sequels are really fucking bad. So
He was also in a film called Rapid Fire. I can't remember the film at all, but I remember watching it because when I was a kid, I was a fucking absolute action movie junkie. Anything that had action or guns in it, I needed to watch.
Yeah, that's how I kind of got into Die Hard, and it was good. Hey, I've sent you the link to the New Day show. Click that and tell me.
Already, I've done that. I'm looking at it now. Yeah, I suppose I wouldn't wear it just because people might mistake me for a brony. Because I do already look like a typical fucking brony. So, I mean, that would just add to it.
It is pretty bad, and, like, to be fair, those are the sort of shirts you find in your local Oxfam. More like charity shops, like going for a $5. Like, not going for $24 fucking dollars. What's $24 in UK? Like 20 quid?
About 18, 17 quid, give or take.
So that's why I like ordering off Euroshop. Unfortunately, the FedEx thing's a bitch, and if it goes through customs, but it does work out a little bit cheaper. Well, sometimes it does anyway. Anyway, move on to, well, we would say our piss break match, but my piss break match didn't come until later, until second last on the card. I went to the Divas match of Charlotte versus Nikki Bella, and this was actually pretty good.
It was.
I enjoyed that. Yeah, it was actually a really good match, shockingly enough, and shockingly enough for Jack to say, due to his hatred for the Bella Twins. His hatred for the Bella Twins, which has been expressed more than one occasion for these podcasts, and he has every right to express it. No offense, Craig, if you're listening, but you're probably not listening. But fuck you anyway. The Bellas are fucking useless.
I don't even know who this Craig is. I'm fucking for liking the Bellas.
Yeah, I know, he's got like some massive like hard on for the Bellas, literally. But yeah,
I
mean,
even that nice.
I know. To the degree though, Nikki and Brie have improved, in my opinion. Nikki, I think, is a lot better. If you view her in 2008 to now, like, let's just have her matches on 2008 on the left, and that match with Charlotte on the right, and then you can probably see the change. They've improved. As much as I like them, they have improved. This match with Charlotte just goes to show that they both worked really well in this. I think they both worked really well. The right person again went over, and they had a stipulation of all DUs are banned from ringside, which I couldn't really work out why.
I think it's just some kind of that twin magic shit, which doesn't make sense because they don't look like each other now. So. But they did that a few months ago. Oh, twin magic, even though they got different hair, one has larger tits and a different outfit on. Yeah, that works.
And the Bleed Bashams, they look nothing alike.
The
Basham?
Oh,
Doug and Danny Basham.
That takes me back. Really? I thought they looked, maybe not in the face, but they looked pretty much similar though.
Well, they weren't twins, were they, Doug and Danny? They were just two bald blokes. They just got like dominatrix by a tall black woman, and I can't remember her bloody name.
Shaniqua.
Yeah, there's a clip of her from an uncensored SmackDown or something like that. I can't remember if it's. I don't know if the clip's from like an unedited version of SmackDown, but she's like, chastise him in the rings, like she calling him "you motherfuckers" and all this shit. It's just like.
I can see that because they did the whole dominatrix kind of thing. She used to whip them and stuff like that, didn't they? Like the Bashams and Doug and Danny Basham. Well, they part of JBO's cabinet as well. The Basham. Yeah, it was like him. It was like JBO. I think Orlando Jordan. Fuck me, where's
the worst United States champion ever?
Oh yeah, I saw your post. I don't know. There's
where is that coming?
Santina Morella.
No, Santina Morella.
Big Slow, 2003.
Maybe if the zombie from ECW ever won the US title, but no. Orlando Jordan wasn't the worst. He wasn't the greatest champion ever. No, by far he wasn't. But there are people that have held that belt a lot worse. Right back, honestly held that belt worse. To be fair. But yeah, they had the cabinet. Yeah, fucking hell. See, that woman, Shaniqua, just reminded me of like Lucas from EastEnders, Lucas's wife. She looked a fucking hell of a lot like her. Fucking hell, Basham. My God, Lee. Fucking hell, what are we on, like, Throwback Thursday? We're not even on Thursday, we're Sunday.
Yeah.
There's this Throwback Sunday. We need to have a podcast talking about all
Well, the thing
these
is,
1990s.
it's the Nights of Survivor Series 2015, and it's marking 25 years of The Undertaker, so why not, yeah, go throwback.
Talk about the
Yeah.
Bashams instead, you know? Yeah. No,
Well, we're going back, 2003 Survivor Series, the last time we saw Biker Taker.
Yeah, I always hated that gimmick. I don't know why.
I didn't mind it in
prefer-
2000 and 2001 to an extent, but by 2002 it pretty much played out. Yeah.
It's like when he shaved his hair as
Yeah.
well, like before he beat Rob Van
Yeah.
Dam for the hardcore title.
Ginger Crew Cut Taker. God, that was just bad idea.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just didn't like the American Bat. I mean, when he first debuted it, he had like kind of like the blue kind of biker jacket and like and the bandana and shit and no one shit. But then he trying to change the gimmick and he called like the Big Evil and stuff. And I just didn't like it. I don't know what it is. I think I've always preferred Taker. It's a change. Everyone's got to do something different with the gimmick. But I just always preferred like Ministry and Rest in Peace.
Yeah.
I just think he's better doing that instead than the badass one. But
Oh yeah, speaking of, well, that was the last time Brock Lesnar and Undertaker faced off in a Hell in a Cell, which I think was a pretty good Hell in a Cell match.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
But, the feud was crap. It was just like,
Yeah, the feud.
they bring his wife back into it because her in a feud is so great. Remember the DDP feud? That was just great.
Yeah. I'm begging you, Taker, make me famous. And he was stalking his wife.
DDP played his part perfectly. DDP was awesome.
Yeah, DDP played his wife with a. But then, to be fair, I didn't think it was going to be DDP when he pulled the mask off. To be honest with you, I didn't know it was going to be him. Yeah, but they had like 2 matches. I think like 2 pay-per-view matches or 3, I can't remember. And Taker would just beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
DDP had no offense whatsoever against Undertaker. So I'm just going to stalk your wife. And I stroke her hair while I touch myself, and he couldn't like back it up, It's not like ISIS, we will bomb you, and they would actually do it, Like DDP didn't. It's probably a really bad reference, but like it's the only one I can think of. But yeah, DDP didn't exactly do anything about it. He didn't fight. He lost all the time against the Undertaker. He just kicked the shit out of him.
Even fucking Sarah or Sir, how we fucking pronounce her, she got a fucking pinfall victory over DDP. It's like the fuck.
It was. We need a podcast of WWE cringe moments,
Oh yeah.
Of so many cringe moments, Maybe Triple H fucking Kane's dead girlfriend or stuff like back in the fucking 90s.
That was the same pay-per-view, wasn't it? The fucking Katie Vick storyline. I didn't know about the necrophilia part because the feud video didn't include it.
I wouldn't, would it? Because I think to this day they must look back and think, why did we ever air that on television?
Yeah.
Like what? And then the Big Show and Big Boss Man about the whole his dad dying thing.
Yeah.
And then he went and then the funeral scene. Oh my god.
Yeah, and possibly led to the worst WWF title match of all fucking time.
Oh, that funeral scene was. And then you had Al Snow and the Big Boss Man in a Hell in the Cell, which had dogs round outside of the
steel
ring.
cage inside.
Steel cage. That was top 10 worst matches in WWE history. That was, or worst ideas of WWE.
The only good thing about that Kettle Felt match on Mick Foley's DVD from 2004, it's on there, and it's him and I think Kevin Kelly like doing their own commentary on it, and they were fucking taking a piss with it, and it was fucking hilarious. Yeah, it's like I think I've seen one of those dogs mating, and Mick's like, oh my god, if like, do you realise what could happen? Like, if that dog gave birth to a litter of puppies right now, and then they give birth to another thing, we could be the ring could be surrounded by 100 dogs by the end.
It's just WWE just take a bad idea, and then obviously you've got the worst. You got the worst angle, in my opinion, and I don't think there's much worse, of Mark Henry and Mae Young, and then her giving birth to that hand. I don't think this is ever. As funny as it is, it's pretty fucking hilarious.
Well,
like, oh my god, it's a hand.
Let's give Mae a hand. That's actually what they said. It's like, what the hell? The only good thing that ever came out of that was the little stupid callback on the 1000th episode of Raw. It's like.
And they had a guy in a giant.
Yeah, AJ Lee and What's in My Face, they're just discussing some shit, and they look at the doors like, "Hi, I'm Mae Young's son, all grown up." Yeah, and then Mae Young's there like, "Hey."
It was a bit funny. I'm not gonna lie. It was a little bit funny. But why give birth to a hand? It wasn't even like. why a hand? If you have the WWE Network, you can watch like Jerry Springer's Too Hot for TV, and I don't want to watch that shit because I mean, who the fuck likes Jerry Springer anymore? He's only on there because he's been fucking paid to do it. You know? Like, oh, you want £2 million? Fuck it.
And the real problem is you can't blame Vince Russo for it because he was long gone in WWF by that point.
Oh, shamefully you can't. I would love to pin the blame on that cunt. You know, like, blame Vince Russo. You gave gave birth to me their fucking hand. I can't get my words out. Yeah, but oh god, that was the worst moment of the issue. I don't think there's many like fucking worse moments than that.
Reigns winning the Rumble.
We'll do one.
Batista winning the Rumble. Well,
Batista winning the Rumble, yeah, because he only came back to promote Goals as a fucking.
Which was a great film, and that he was very good in.
It was a great film. Yeah, I know it was a great film. I'm sure he's probably really good. He was one of my most favourite films of all time, but he could have stayed a bit longer. And we had the rebuild of Evolution and Blue Tista for a while.
I would laugh my ass off, at WrestleMania 30, backstage, you go to him like, right, what's going to happen to me? Let me try to do my Vinnie Mac voice. You know what's going to happen, damn it? Daniel Bryan's going to go over you. And then, Batista goes like, nothing would go over me. My reflexes are too quick. I would catch them.
You can't use metaphor.
Anyways, you said we should try and... Well, we can ramble, but let's not get too rambly. Charlotte, Nikki Bella...
Mate, we've already been rambling for a good hour now, so we've already breaking kayfabe. So
Kayfabe.
Well, yeah, okay, we've not really kayfabe, but we've already kind of broken what we said we were going to not do. And,
fair enough.
Right. Oh yeah, don't kick my door in. What do? Kick the fucking door in? Whatever. But we should do. Like, we've done a podcast already talking about fucking remakes, and we said Marvel was going to be the next one, and it probably will be at some point when we can find a day when we're all free and we've got to spare 4 hours of our lives free. Like, talk about Marvel and make Marvel, not DC, fuck DC. DC's only good for fucking Batman, I don't give a fucking shit. Yeah, exactly. Oh, what about Superman? Who the fuck cares? He's not interesting to watch.
The only good thing that ever came out of Superman was fucking General Zod from Superman 2, played by, what's his name?
Mate.
Was it Terrence?
He's just not a good superhero. He's like, he could just like, it's like ice breath, laser eyes. He's just like, he's everything that every other superhero just doesn't want to be. He's just like ultimate. He's like if you're making a superhero on a game of Marvel and you just want to OP your character. That's what Superman is. He's not like the Batman or the America or the Iron Man. People that actually are indifferent. No, he's the
keep your voice down, Raven.
Yeah, I will keep my voice down. I'm shouting again. I shouldn't be shouting. It's like 10:30. Sorry, I get angry at this shit, man. I get fucking angry. Anyway, Charlotte went over Nikki Bella with a submission, and so does she win the title off Nikki? Yes, so it was pretty obvious she was going to win, and then Daddy comes down, and they will have a hug and a kiss and a cry and some other incest shit.
There's a Ric Flair. It's like no, now it's PG. He literally would blade in a fucking promo. Now it's no longer blading; it's crying.
Exactly. He's got to get liquid out of him one way. Either blood or tears. So there was that thing earlier, wasn't it, on Raw about the whole he's pissed off about whole Paige used his dead son in the promo.
Understandably, fuck it. That was I think that's just
not cool.
Yeah, but yes, all right, okay. I'm not going to defend this, but Reed Flair has been, or whatever his name, I think it was Reed Flair. I can understand that he's pissed off, but he has been dead for quite a while now.
He's been dead for 2 years.
2 years. Okay,
it was if it was a decade, okay, maybe, but
I'm not defending them, but at the end of the day, Ric Flair knows how the company works. He should know what gets out. And as much as it was disrespectful, disgraceful, whatever DIS word you want to put in front of it, whatever it was, it actually puts. Yeah, you've got to admit, it puts the feud over well. It did. I think it went over really well, regardless if it was like disrespectful or not, or ignorant or not. Yeah, it was a horrible thing to say, but fuck it. We now want to see, Charlotte kick the fuck out of Paige tonight, which is not going to happen anyway. Paige is probably going to win.
Well, think about it. Imagine it was 2001 and somebody decided to drop Owen Hart into a bloody promo. If it
was 2001, their promo would have been a lot worse than what.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Well, all I'm saying is 2001 was only 2 years after his death, so that's what I'm saying.
Their promo probably ended with them in their bra and panties as well. So yeah, that would have been fun. Well, they technically already are. Page already are. Do you remember remember SmackDown 2? You had bra and panties matches, and you had to kind of rip the clothes off.
Oh
the
no,
girl.
that wasn't until SmackDown.
So
Shut your mouth up, Here Comes the Pain.
Shut your mouth.
AKA SmackDown 4 and 5.
Yeah. And you kind of had to like rip the clothes off, and it was probably the shortest match in the history. All you had to do was just grab them and just joggle the joysticks like really hard, and just rip
Because Bischoff was
like,
all about the HLA at the time or whatever. Yeah.
And if you injured the woman ridiculously, if you got like their little outline character, like yellow or orange, if you damaged them a bit, it made it. It's like a table match, realistically. Like, if you ever play a WWE game nowadays, if you damage the table, it doesn't fucking break, and if you work on it, or if you worked on the woman, apparently, it takes the clothes off.
So that's good. A game that is mostly aimed at teenagers. It teaches you, if you beat a woman enough, you can take her clothes off. That's actually the most fucking disturbing thing I've
seriously not. I'm not kidding.
Literally,
just play the game again, and get the woman to literally get them down to red and try to take a bit of clothes off. It'll come off like that, you know. So
yeah, my God,
I fucking love that game.
I don't think I can go back and play them now. Yeah, that thought actually disturbs the fuck out of me.
I've still got all the original games somewhere. SmackDown 1 and 2. I remember getting SmackDown 2 for Christmas and just marking out. Almost as bad as that kid when he gets Blastoise or Crystals. And he goes, oh my God! Oh, he goes, I don't know if you've seen the video. He goes fucking mental.
Is that one where he goes mental because he got an N64?
Yeah. Was it N64? I thought it was a Blastoise. I thought it was a Blastoise, a Bulbasaur, and it's just some kid like wearing blue pajamas and he goes mental. He just goes, oh my God! And he just literally goes mental. Was it an N64? I thought it was a Pokemon
The thing is, there's many videos on the internet, so there probably is like 2 different videos run about you. But video of this kid, he rips the thing off the box. He's like, "Oh my God, N64!"
Yeah.
Oh my God, King, N64!
Before we move on to the next match, the best video I've seen, which I saw in the 90s, is the one where that interviewer is interviewing like kind of like these I've got to pick my words carefully here. I don't know what she's interviewing, and he goes like, "We are a good nation." He goes, "Is that subtitles?" He goes, "I don't know if you've seen that one. Why does he not get subtitles?"
Yeah.
And he goes, "Mental." Yeah, he goes like, he goes, maybe it's for the teletext. You know, I speak perfect English. You know, please. I saw that back in the 90s. Oh, I fucking love that video. If you've not seen it,
I didn't realise it was from the 90s. I thought it was recent. There you go.
Yeah, no, it wasn't recent, mate. No, if you go like fucking years ago, there should be a site called killsometime.com, and I think it may still exist. But if you went back, and that's where originally the crazy frog. Like,
oh God, no, Raven, please don't, never.
No, I'm not gonna bring it up. Well, it's not as bad as fucking gummy bears, but I'm not gonna bring it up. But yeah, originally you just basically, it's called the insanity test, and you had to stare at a picture of a car, and it had like ring ding dong in the background, and that was from, or was that from Newgrounds? Oh, I don't know where that's from. It was from a website, and that had the video of that angry the Asian guy. It was a funny video. Yeah, it's just surfaced again recently. I've seen quite a few people sharing it on Facebook. My God, we're going off track.
We'll get to the next match, but the best thing from the 90s ever that we have to mention. Oh, Ambassador with these Ferrero Rocher US Spelling Girls, no?
Oh, fuck me, Ferrero. Do they even sell Ferrero Rocher anymore?
Yeah. It's just not like the cool thing it was back in the day. Yeah.
But I mean, where do you get them? You have to go into like Marks and Spencer
probably.
To get them. But we can go down to a local like shop.
Oh, still sell them at Asda.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, Asda's fucking far from me. What about Tesco? Go to my local Tesco.
Have a look next time you go there.
Just speak to the local 16-year-old kid work on your Ferrero Rocher and go, what? Exactly.
What,
so,
you do a Steve Austin impression to you?
Yeah, it goes,
I want a Ferrero Rocher. What? A Kit Kat. What? A Kit Kat Chunky. What? Kit Kat Chunky with peanut butter. What?
Frodo for 10p. What? Yeah.
Anyway,
that's just...
yeah. Let's stop reminiscing about when we were young, and let's reminisce about the stuff we hate now as adults, because we're petty individuals.
Because we're petty fuckers.
Seth Rollins versus Kane.
Okay, I said this last time. I thought this was going to be a Hell in a Cell match. I assumed it was advertised Hell in a Cell. I think I might have got confused when they have the Hell in a Cell background, like photo.
Yeah.
yeah. So I think I got confused, and yeah, I thought it was a match could have been a cell, but it wasn't.
And thing
It was
is,
a normal-
well, yeah, because they kind of had that build up with the feud. You know, they had matches where like they weren't allowed to leave the ring. So they had a lumberjack match, and then they had something else like similar to that, and then it's like it's like this way. You know, it's obviously building towards a Hell in a Cell match because Hell in a Cell they can't escape, can they? But no, they just like, it's just an all match, fuck it, yeah.
I did think it was a bit weird, that they had 3 sort of cell matches booked already, so I did think it was a little bit weird, thinking, okay, they're booking 3 cell matches this year, so it's quite weird. But I thought, well, it's the WWE title, it's Kane, and thinking it's got to be, but no, it wasn't in the match. And they had a rule or stipulation here: if Kane was to lose, he would no longer be the director of operations. A moment where WWE are tiresome and don't know what to do with Kane, so they juggle him like a ball up and down. Should he wear the mask? Put the mask on. Take the mask off. Put the mask on. Because no offense to Glenn, just fucking retire. Seriously, just be like the Big Show, and mainly the Big Show, and get the fuck off my television. I don't even know where is the Big Show. I've not seen him in a while. When was the last time we saw Big Show? Realistically,
in your mother's ass.
I honestly, mother's ass, mother. I honestly can't. Come on, Lee, can you remember Big Show? When was the last time we saw him?
Was it?
No.
No.
Last time was probably. Oh.
I mean, like think back
to Raw against Roman Reigns.
Oh yeah, the start of the bloody tournament they're doing now.
Oh yeah. See, that's how much of an impression that man makes on me, like so much. I mean, no offense to the guy, probably great, was a good worker. Would like to meet him, and I almost had the chance to, but just retire. Seriously, fuck all meaning. So this match was supposed to be in the cell, but it wasn't. Sorry, what you were saying?
That being said, the build up was actually okay because they actually kind of reinvigorated something in the Kane character because they actually made a disconnect. They had that dual personality thing. Like, corporate Kane was just just super happy and like, hey.
Where did the mask go? Well, you should know where the mask went.
I gave the mask to you guys, didn't I?
And then he booked himself on SmackDown like he was going to have a match, and then he was going to be sat along ringside as well. And then he get the whole deal. Oh my god, my ankle! Quick, I better go backstage and get dressed.
And that one section on the Raw, it was in the. I remember specifically, it was Buffalo, New York. They held it in. Seth Rollins goes nuts and he just beats the shit out of Kane and he fucks his leg up. And then, Kane's be taken up, the corporate Kane's be taken away in the ambulance. Then it turns red and whatnot inside the ambulance. It comes out all the red smoke and it's Demon Kane. And I thought, I was like, little cool moments. The crowd were dead to it for some reason. And then, he starts ambling along to the to go to the arena, back to the ring. And it was just like it was taking so long. It was just like the segment's a bit dead already, but then he did a really cool moment where he, because he's limping, and then what he does, he just lifts his leg up and just stamps it hard on the ground, and you hear a little click sound, and then he just starts walking normally, and I thought, that was a really cool moment, yeah.
They did it well. Yeah. I think they did well. I think the whole feud and build up.
And the match itself wasn't terrible. It wasn't the most amazing match ever, but it was serviceable. It wasn't Boss Man Big Show bad. Oh god! If we ever do like a classic pay-per-view review and we do Armageddon '99, I will fuck it. It'll be like 20 minutes of reviewing the other matches and 50 minutes of me going, what the fuck were they thinking with this thing? For the title match,
I think we should do that now. I think we should review Armageddon 1999 just for the pure sake of just hearing Jack just rant on about how bad it is. Well, we should do some classic reviews. I think that'd be a good idea. I think we should do Judgment Day 2001. In my opinion, one of the best pay-per-views to ever grace the planet. I love Judgment Day 2001. There were some shit matches on it, but the Triple H chain match and the Undertaker Stone Cold no DQ match, it was fucking brilliant. The Power Trip, again, brilliant, fucking stable. I loved them both. And the Brothers Destruction.
Even though at the time I was like 13-year-old. Sorry, I was 13. I wasn't actually 13 because I only turned 13 in June. So I was 12 years old, and that was like Ultimate Austin Mac, and he's like, oh, bad guy now. I'm like, well, what's going on? No.
Well, I was. It was so good once Austin joined the corporation, became Triple A, and became the Power Trip. I liked it. It was good. It was a good twist, you know. Everyone was saying, "Oh, he's never going to turn heel. He's never going to turn heel," you know, and stuff like that. I was just like, yeah, he will. You know, he will. At some point,
Right,
it was good.
I'm just gonna have to nip off for a second. You guys discuss the next match. I'll be 2 seconds. Ironically, this is what Raven called a piss break match, and I'm going for a piss break.
It was the piss break match. It was the fucking worst match on the card. It was 5 minutes long. Was this match not? 5 minutes long, or something like that. 4 minutes long. So anyway, yeah. Before we go on to that, I'm going to say, yeah, Kane and Seth was actually, I will give my opinion, because yeah, Kane and Seth wasn't too bad. I actually enjoyed it. I actually thought it was pretty good. It wasn't amazing. Pardon me. Better out than in. It wasn't amazing, obviously not. If it had been a cell match, it probably would have been a lot better. But yeah, for what it was worth, it was good. And obviously, Seth won, obviously, and now Kane's gone back to the Demon Kane again, and obviously, so it was a match, obviously, just to put Kane over as the Demon Kane with a 60. But still, obviously, there was more chance of me turning my alcohol into gold than there was a chance of Kane winning the world title back again. You know, so there we go. But it was good. It was good for it was. I don't know why they decided to have Kevin Owens and why back.
Right, chaps, I'm back like a bad habit.
That was a fast piss. Fucking hell, what did you force that one out?
Oh no, it's just it's one of those ones that it's like, oh, I really need it, so That's what I was just saying. For pay-per-views as well. I don't just go, oh, I feel like I need a bit of a piss. I'll go and do it. It's like, no, hang on. Wait till I've really need it. Quick back. There we go. Didn't miss anything.
It was good. So yeah, but I was just saying, Kane and Seth Rollins was good for what it was worth. The build-up was good. I know it was just a way to get Demon Kane back, and obviously there was no chance in hell Kane was ever going to win the title. So if you sometimes if you read on Facebook, like a lot of, I'm not going to say it, but there are certain people out there that believe wrestling is real. If you read those certain comments on Facebook, and they are funny to read, they obviously thought, oh yeah, Kane's better than Seth Rollins, yeah, lol, Kane will do it, lol, yeah, John Cena, lol, I'm buying merch, lol, like those sort of people. They believe Kane was going to win.
People still believe it's real, but they look at Kane and Undertaker and Bray Wyatt.
I've got a hope of my dick growing 8 inches bigger than Kane as well.
Yes, this is totally real. Hey, fair enough to him.
Yeah,
I mean, if anything, I wish I wasn't such a smarky bastard. That way I could just, when crazy shit like that happens, I could just watch it and be like, wow, man, what the fuck?
I mean, most of us that are probably 18 or over are going to blatantly know, if you've been watching wrestling all your life, Kane.
I'd say probably about 13 and over, probably, yeah.
You understand wrestling. You've been watching for more than 2 years. You know how it works. How the storylines work. So I looked at this match knowing that. I mean, yeah, you could have the shockers. I mean, Sheamus might attempt to cash in tonight and Survivor Series. He might do it. He may not do it. We could have Dean win and then he cash in and him win the title off Dean. Please don't do that, WWE God. Please don't do that. But it could happen.
Yeah.
But there you go. So moving on. Owens running back, Intercontinental title, basically Kevin Owens wins. Fuck it, I'm not talking about the match. It was 5 minutes long, it was fucking stupid. I don't know why they bothered to do the second post match. Moving on, right, as said, move on to the main event. What we're all here for, what everyone was here for, was Brock and Taker. Someone's eating food, or someone's moving something, at least I can hear movement.
I'm rolling a cigarette.
Okay, smoke that after the podcast.
I smoked twice during the podcast and you've not realised.
You should be using vapor.
I have a vapor stick. It's just that.
Use it.
Okay then. Why are we whispering?
That's good to know. Less noise. I'm not really too sure. So Brock and Taker, Hell in a Cell, match number 2, because any of the younger fans will probably won't know that they faced off.
No
can someone tell me what pay-per-view? Thank you very much.
The last bit Hell in a Cell I genuinely enjoyed.
I thought it was right.
That being said, because I didn't watch between 2003 to 2013, so I don't know if there were any decent ones, but apparently it was all PG, so yeah, never mind.
No, it
But
wouldn't.
that being said,
no,
I saw one on YouTube a while back. It was from Unforgiven 2006. It was DX versus Shane, Vinnie Mac, and Big Show. That was enjoyable, but not for brutality reasons, just because it was more of a comedy.
It was a good match, but it was OP badly for DX, you know. Triple H actually botches doing that. He actually misses the knee drop and puts the man. If you watch that, he completely misses him. But yeah, it was pretty.
It's just like yeah.
It was pretty OP.
And when they shoved Vince
Big Show's
into
Big Show's ass.
Yeah.
Oh my god, an image that will probably never leave your sight for the rest of your life. It was funny, but it was a match designed for basically
comedy
DX to kick the comedy basis. Yeah, that's the perfect word for a comedy based match. The DX is to kick the fuck out of Vince and Shane, and they even went out in a brand way, didn't they? Shane had his neck crushed by the chair, and Vince had a sledgehammer broken out of him. So even the ending, they went over quite OP as well. So, but yeah, there was that match which had comedy value to it. But it was alright. I might watch that name actually. I enjoyed that match.
But anyway, apart from that side, we have Brock Lesnar, Undertaker in a Cell 2. For some reason, and also at the time in 2002, Paul Heyman was also Brock Lesnar's manager. Again, nobody on WWE mentioned this once. They mentioned fucking, the MSG event they held live on a WWE network. And they had Lesnar versus Big Show. And even Big Show on Raw gets a mic out and goes like, "Oh yeah, remember Survivor Series 2002? Me and Lesnar, I defeated him, yeah."
Can't be surprised.
Yeah, and it's just like,
that, to be honest.
they gave lip service to that. Yeah,
to that match.
It wasn't a bad match. From what I remember, it wasn't a bad match. But what I remember it was like they gave lip service to this crappy little fucking MSG live show and whatnot. Just for the network, but for this big story pay-per-view. Fair enough. You don't have to mention the storyline from No Mercy 2002. Just mention that these guys have faced Hell in a Cell before, etc. That's all you need to do. That's all show did. And there you go. Yeah.
That's true. Mish. Sheamus is trending on Twitter. I can guarantee you that's because people are talking about him cashing in.
Alright.
Anyway. Yeah, sorry. It was quite odd that they did mention like that, but that promo that Big Show did, it was actually it was being quite meaningful to it. But yeah, you are right. They didn't really mention it. Which was just a bit weird.
That being said, Hell in a Cell matches for whatever the past, I don't know how many years, because since I started watching 2013, they were shit. With the exception of that Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins one, that was good because that's the first spot that's ever been done from not from the top, but the first time they've done it falling off the cell spot since literally fucking 2000.
And since it started on top of the Hell match, since Undertaker and Kane, Seth Rollins, Mankind Undertaker. That was the only match to start on top of the cell, and so did Seth and Dean that started on top of the cell as well. So,
I rewatched that last night because there was on the forum I go to, some guy was streaming 25 hours of Undertaker matches, and I watched. I think I watched about 2 or 3 hours before I decided it's a bit late, need to go to bed. But yeah, they had that Hell in a Cell. They had a weird match from SmackDown in 2002, and it's like Undertaker and John Cena when he was still wearing his little tights before he became the rapping gimmick. Yeah.
Yep.
Fucking hated that. Would life with fucking Namek. So I either feud of Taker on his fucking Namek, and they did a scene where he pissed on a gravesite, which I don't know what.
Yeah, he did.
I think his dad or his mum or something. And Kane and Undertaker did the same feud as well, when Kane actually chokeslammed Undertaker into their mum's casket on the Raw set or something as well.
Wait, are you talking about back in the day or a recent feud they had?
This was back in the day. This was back in the day, yeah. I think it was their mum, yeah, because supposedly their online gimmick is Paul Bearer is their dad, yeah. And yeah, they did Kane chokeslammed Undertaker into their mum's casket, and yeah, Undertaker and John Cena, when he was feuding with Undertaker, I'm just going to guess 2003 when he was fucking
2003,
yeah,
if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he ended up did a promo where he
I
ended up
remember that.
pissing
Yeah.
on. So that was the first
Yeah,
time
yeah,
John Cena
yeah.
actually
The hero of
heel.
all the 8-year-old kids, everybody pissing on somebody's parents' grave.
Yeah.
Uh,
But the fuckonomic Cena was technically a heel. Technically, he was doing heelish things regardless of what
As
people
much as I
said.
didn't like that
He
gimmick,
was.
I still prefer it to its current one.
Yeah, it was. It was
But
a weird
for me
gimmick.
to like
Yeah,
go like, oh, John Cena heel turn, that'd be cool. Yeah, that's like the fucking 4th millionth person who said that online already. So I'm beating a
he
dead
can't
horse
go
with that one.
heel. Yeah, exactly. He's the face of the company. He can never go heel properly. Like if Dean Ambrose goes heel tonight, you can feel the heel turn.
Yeah,
You can feel it.
that's what I've been thinking because the build-up last few weeks, Triple H was going around like talking to everyone like Cesaro, Del Rio, like, hey, do you want to be the company? Do you want to be the authority guy or whatever? And to me, it's kind of obvious, like it's going to be fucking Dean, isn't it? It's just like
yeah.
it doesn't make sense for
Dean.
Dean really, but fuck it.
I don't know. There was reports saying they might have Dean win the
Oh,
belt, but
if that happens,
yeah,
I will literally cream my jeans. I'm not even wearing jeans at the moment, so I'll have to go find my jeans, put them on, and then cream them.
cream them and take them off, or keep them on. It's up to you what you want to do with them. But yeah, exactly. That would be good. I would probably also cream my quote marked jeans as well if Dean Ambrose won it. But yeah, moving back, Taker and Brock again. It did hold up pretty well considering there was Undertaker obviously made Brock bleed. And I think Undertaker bled as well, and
Yeah,
then there was that report that Vince McMahon was unhappy that there was blood during the match.
yeah.
Bullshit.
But the thing is, at the end of the day, he can't do shit, can he, Vinnie Mac? Because Undertaker's a part timer. What's he gonna do? Just basically just suspend him. It's just like what?
Yeah.
Okay. And Lesnar's financially independent enough, so it's not like it's like Vinny's gonna be like, fuck you, you will not be doing this now. It's like, well, fair enough, I can walk away, fuck you.
Exactly.
But
You can't
Yeah.
exactly do
that
shit to
being
both
said,
of them, really, can it?
I'm fucking glad they both did that.
It's like to be fair, it's like that's probably truthfully why Brock Lesnar flipped the bird at the last pay per view in Hell's Gate. When he flipped him off, like that's probably why he did it because he knew he can't get told off for it. He isn't going to fire him. He's just going to fine him. Is he?
Well, if
so
he does
like,
find him, it's literally going to be the tiniest slap on the wrist ever if he finds it.
exactly. If you two seen the
Yep.
Stone Cold podcast with Brock Lesnar,
I've
it
seen
wasn't.
about 3/4 of it.
It isn't too bad. It isn't the best thing ever. I think the best one was with Triple H personally, but I mean, like it was
With me,
pretty
the
good
best one was
considering.
the first one with Vinnie Mac
Brock,
because
yeah,
they
I
timed
mean,
that
Brock
so
doesn't.
badly because they advertised it right. It's like, oh, I'm going to do the Stone Cold podcast with Vinnie Mac, and then between then and the podcast, CM Punk released his Tell All podcast. And so Austin, like,
Yeah.
to his credit, he didn't shy away from any fucking naughty
No, he asked
questions.
about
No,
Punk,
he was just like
yeah.
straight up saying to Vinnie Mac, like,
What about CM Punk? Is he coming back?
yeah,
What's going
and
on?
also the
Yeah.
Macho Man stuff as well. It's like, so is he going to be in the Hall of Fame? And like Vinnie Mac's just like, haha. And then Stone Cold just doesn't fucking let go of it. It's just like, is he going to be in the Hall of Fame or not? It's just like, fuck, Jesus Christ, Stone Cold. Don't.
Yeah, but Vince McMahon gives us the obvious answer. But he doesn't give the real answer. He just gives the old I'm on TV. He gives the TV answer. He gives the answer. Oh yeah, well if CM Punk wants to come sit down talk about the issue, we'll deal with it. No, that's not the case, Vince McMahon. He and he said he was okay with his podcast, and he could do what he wants. He's a free agent. Vince McMahon, the report saying you were pissed off at everything said during the podcast. He's calling your doctors, your teamwork, fucking useless doctors. There's no way you can't be fucking annoyed about that. But he gives such a TV PG answer. I would just wish that he'd given the real answer. Basically, what he
The
could
thing
do
is, he's got to
about
wrestle
it,
with no pun intended. He's got to make the company look as good as possible. The thing is, he's also got shareholders to fucking answer to as well. So he's got to
Understandably, he can't just go on there and go, what about CM Punk? Yeah, I think he's a cunt. Right, next question. I don't think he's not going to say that, but I mean, I didn't expect him to be blatantly honest, but he just gave such a PG answer towards Stone Cold. He would have thought, oh, okay, I know I've got to protect the
And
company.
to be fair, with
but,
CM Punk, the way he described it on the podcast, which actually, I can't believe it's been 1 full year since that came out. Bloody hell. But yeah, with the podcast, it wasn't so much fucking decrying Vince. Well, he did definitely decry Vince a bit, but it was more all aimed at fucking Triple H because he's the head of executive vice head of fucking talent relations or whatever the hell it's.
But didn't Stone Cold talk about Punk in the one with Triple H's podcast as well? Didn't he mention Punk in that one
I've not
as well?
seen it. The only thing I've heard about
it,
the rumblings, was all the fucking China questions. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Punk came up a little bit during the Triple H one. I think it was mostly due to the diva matches, about how he wants the diva matches to be longer, and how basically the reasons why the diva matches are only have short matches, and the real reason why they do and stuff. And stuff like that. But yeah, that's but yeah, sorry, I just got messages on Facebook a bit blooming. But
So,
fucking hell, I lost my train of thought.
we're talking about Lesnar and Undertaker, although someone came out about Stone Cold asking Triple H about China. But
that's weird. He does, doesn't he? And like Triple H's face was just like,
what if my
does.
children like go type in China on Google and find it?
I've
typed in China on Google and the sex tape is definitely not even on the first page. Yeah.
No, it's not. It's a few clicks away.
What would happen if we type in Katie Vick?
Yes, or or fucking Sunny. Has she been in porn, or does she just want to do porn?
No, she was well.
She offers people on Skype loads of money to strip for people. Sunny does. I heard that.
Cool.
I'm going to go use the quote marks to download from.
Cool. Should we do it sometime? All three of us chip in a bit of cash and see if
she wants like £300. Like just for like a nude like Skype sex fucking show or the thing. I think you only get like 10 minutes for that fucking bitch.
Oh no, I think is we're all red-blooded American males, British males. So I mean, we can just just literally type in porn on Google and find much better looking people for free.
In all fairness, though, Triple H's answer response to Stone Cold, I think Vince Stone Cold, obviously, Triple H got annoyed at Stone Cold because obviously he believes China should be in the Hall of Fame, and to his credit, she does.
Despite the porn stuff,
she does, but exactly. But it's the same reason, well, not the same reason why Benoit will never go in the Hall of Fame. Benoit will never go in the Hall of Fame for reasons that I'm not going to say, but it's obvious.
Because he's a fucking murderer and he doesn't deserve to go in the Hall of Fame.
He's a murdering cunt.
As also recent found out, fucking Jimmy Snuka.
Yeah. I mean, Benoit's wrestling career deserves to be in the Hall of Fame because he was a good wrestler. He had an amazing WWE career, but what happened will stop him. And unfortunately, because China went down the porn road, and people start researching and it will happen, and it will never happen. And then there was some conflict that China showed up at Rowdy Roddy Piper's funeral and said something to Triple H and stuff. I mean, but that's all dirt sheet of
bullshit. That's why it did turn out to be just hearsay and bollocks, basically.
But China needs to understand, obviously the reason why they can't put her in the Hall of Fame, and it's weird, that they put Alundra Blaze in the Hall of Fame, even though they were really pissed off. They put, they put.
Well, I think it's just because, like, on camera, all she did was put a title belt in the bin. She didn't, unlike China, she put a cock in a vagina on TV. Not TV, but on camera.
I know it's a big deal. Yeah, was that WWE? But Jericho calls WWE racist. Now he's back on TV, more or less in more than 5 months back now. So
apparently the employees those remarks, they fired him, and apparently that's what swayed Del Rio. Of course, dirt sheet alert, etc.
But he called the company racist. Because obviously, due to the backstage segment and stuff. But there's good reasons why they won't put China in. It's a shame. It's a shame, and I'm hoping one day we'll see Owen Hart, despite whatever Owen Hart wife feels about the company. He deserves to be in it. But we'll never see China in the Hall of Fame, which is a shame because she was a good wrestler. She was not only woman to be in the Royal Rumble. Beth Phoenix was in the Royal Rumble, but she had a great career. It's a shame. Yeah. But anyway. Moving back on, we've been talking crap for the last, and this has gone to an hour and a half. Fucking hell!
An hour and 5 minutes.
Let's just.
So the hour and a.
Well, I've got an hour and 29 on my one. We're going to wrap this up very quickly. Taker and Brock in the cell, yeah, it lived up. There was so much hype, so much build. Obviously, it was going to be. It was going to be the main event. It wasn't too bad. It was, I think, second longest match of the night. I think I'm not really too sure. There were some good spots. Yeah, there were some good spots in it, and it introduced us to something we never seen before. Brock Lesnar actually rips the ring up, rips like the mat off the ring, you know, and I'm pretty sure we've never seen that before.
Well, I mean, we've seen like, as you said earlier, the Nexus do that, but never seen anyone.
During the match,
just rip the ring up and
mid-match, like just want to use, just actually see how the ring is made, and that's what King was going about, and it's actually really good to see. If only Undertaker had actually tried to land the tombstone on the wood and not nowhere near the words, it's just like. Oh, Mark, what the fuck? I'm pretty sure if anyone watches Botchamania here, I'm pretty sure that will probably be in the latest edition of Botchamania.
No, it will be. Well, I don't think it was.
It'll be in a Botchamania.
No, I mean, no, it's in the Hell in a Cell Botchamania. Yeah.
And it wasn't in there?
I don't think so, no. Or unless they mention the commentary, because, the commentary sells it like, oh my god, tombstone right on the wood. It's like, no, it's not.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't on the wood, and you can. But not that it really matters. But you can see Brock's head not even touching the floor anyway. But yeah, it wasn't. The move wasn't written down on the wood. You could see it. His head. You could see the tombstone not on the wood. And I'm surprised. I'm gonna have to YouTube that. I'm sorry. That should have been in the Botchamania because it was technically a botch. So yeah, he tombstones him on the wood. You know. And then he kicks out. And basically F5 Undertaker on the wood, and actually this was actually properly on the actual wood, unlike the Undertaker's attempt at doing it. And Brock Lesnar wins, and I think the right move was to have Brock Lesnar win.
Yeah,
I mean, why not? I mean, he was the beast. Undertaker's got no reason to win. Undertaker needs to keep up the dominance. He needs to be that monster, so he doesn't need to. There's no reason why he needed to lose to the Undertaker. The same reason why he didn't need to lose to the Undertaker last time, but they had to do that whole Undertaker tapping out thing, you know, and bullshit finish just to lead to a third match. They needed some shit ending to lead to some shit excuse leading to a third match. And,
speaking about fucking lame excuses to fucking matches, this match itself, it was announced on the last pay-per-view, just saying like, Brock Lesnar's on a Go to Hell tour, and he announced the MSG show, another show, blah blah blah. Oh, and by the way, Hell in a Cell match between Brock Lesnar and Taker for no reason. You know, it wasn't like, you know, Lesnar came out or whatever, and then Undertaker challenged him or whatever. No, it's just like, oh yeah, that match is just definitely happening. There you go, nothing about it. Bye.
Exactly, it just got made out.
But that being said, it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty good, and there were dirt sheet alerts. So there was reports that they were going to have a final match in Hell in a Cell, and I thought to myself, yeah, it probably is going to happen, isn't it? They've been in the cell once before, they'll go in the cell again, and it wasn't a bad cell. I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Closing finish, the whole pay-per-view was actually pretty good. I looked at the card beforehand, and like tonight, I'm actually doubting kind of Survivor Series tonight because if I'm right, there's no 5-on-5 traditional Survivor Series tonight, is there?
There is.
Yeah, they just haven't announced any bloody fucking participants for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Which
obviously,
they missed another fucking opportunity because, you know, the way that the build up between Bray Wyatt and Undertaker was going, it was just like, obviously it's going to be obviously they're going to be the Survivor team.
Yeah, obviously it's going to be Survivor.
Yeah, there's a tribute to the 25th anniversary of Undertaker because he made his debut at a Survivor Series elimination match. But no, it's just like, hey, Bray, any of you two.
Let's just do 4 versus 2.
Yeah. You could have worked. You know, you could have got some people to help Undertaker. And, you could have had a surprise Daniel Bryan return like that. You know, like Daniel Bryan returns, Team Hell Knows back together when you know, because didn't they do that thing in 2013 when like Team Hell No teamed up with Undertaker against Shield and whatnot? So yeah.
I mean, people were saying, it's going to be Dean and Roman teaming with them. Like, it's not. They're done with the Wyatts now. Dean and Roman, you know, that was the last match. They could have set it up to be a 4 versus 4 match, which would have been a bit impressive. But we're still getting 2 versus 4. I think it's
it's 2 on 2 because Undertaker said like, hey, any of the two of your family against me and Kane.
For fuck's sake, I thought it was 2 versus 4. I was getting really excited for it.
Nah,
2
so
versus
it's
4.
obviously going to be Bray
Because
and probably Browstrom or whatever his name is.
Because the Destruction kicked the fuck out of the Wyatt from like 2
Which,
weeks ago. They made a
it made
joke.
no fucking sense. It's like that awesome promo, like
No.
Wyatt's all like, hello, I control the fire and the lightning, and they do that god awful TV effect with the lightning, like, ugh. And then he controls Kane's pyro as well. It's like, see, fuck you. And then all of a sudden, like, they just turn up like, actually, we kicked your ass by. I was like, hang on, I thought Kane was fired now. Apparently, what's going on? It's a total clusterfuck, basically.
It really is, isn't it? But I thought we were getting 4 and 2. Man, my rage I had for that match has now gone down a little bit now. Fuck. That's annoying. That pisses me off. I would have been better to do 4 and 2 since I thought we wasn't getting a traditional 5 on 5 survivors match, but obviously we are. It's not a diva one, is it? Because we had that last year or the year before, and it was fucking terrible. A traditional 5
year
on 5
before,
diva
I believe,
match,
because it was the diva one and the one with Roman Reigns eliminated everyone.
Yeah, but it's not diva one this year, is it? It's not diva
As
one
we
this
know,
year, is it?
hopefully not.
No.
Thank fuck for that. So there is a 5 on 5. They just have announced.
So basically, it's going to be all the jobbers.
So it's just 5. So it's just 10 mystery. Yeah. So it's just a jobber match. Yeah, essentially. Yeah.
Yep.
So yay! So instead of all the main eventers, let's not have old Kane, Rock, and Big Show and all those other fuckers. Let's just have a load of Heath Slater teaming up with Stardust and the Ascension versus some 4 or 5 other jobber cunts versus Zack Ryder and whoever can actually stand the fucking bastard anymore. It's like woo woo. Oh, just fucking get in the ring.
Probably mean to the guy. So, the guy's over as fuck. Then the company decided, right.
I know exactly. They made it all that effort, and I have a Zack Ryder headband. So I like Zack Ryder. I truly believe that there is quite a talented wrestler in him, regardless of people think he's fucking awful.
I would say they shoved him down to the low card, but no, they shoved him down to the no card, basically. Just.
At the end of the day, if you had the choice to watch a Zack Ryder match or a Great Khali match, I know what side I'm fucking.
Like with what should we call it, JTG. Until he eventually got fired. He wasn't on fucking TV for about 2 years, but he was still with the company.
I think he was on Superstars for a little bit. That's what I got told. I don't know if it's true. I think
the forum I go to, they showed like the last match he did. It was with Santino Marella. Santino Marella does that, the Cobra thing, and he does a really good sell. Like oh my god, I've been poisoned, I'm dying. And it was like a good year before he actually got fired.
What fucks me off is Santino Marella is in 2K16. I don't even know why the fuck that man's in it. He hasn't been contracted with WWE for months. And when they made the game, he was not contracted with the game. Okay, he came back on TV for like 1 return match. I just don't understand why he's in the game. Please, if you know why Santino Marella is in 2K16, the arrow is pointed downwards. Use your keyboard, use your mouse, click Y. Put the reason why Santino Marella is in 2K16, because I can't fucking work it out.
Well, the thing is that they wanted to get as many people on the roster as humanly possible, Because remember, most of the things during the mid-not...
They don't push the numbers by, they don't push the numbers up for the biggest roster of all time by bringing back people that have technically left. They just put loads of fucking legends no one likes in there.
I think he's still technically on a contract, just obviously as an...
No, what they do nowadays is they just put like 5 Randy Ortons and 4 Bret Harts and fucking 4... literally 2K15 was filled with...
I've been playing it recently, it's just like...
Yeah, after the DLC came out, we had like 4 Sheamuses, 4 Randy Ortons, or 5 Randy Ortons, 4 Mark Henrys. 2K, what were they thinking? And they've done it a little bit with this game as well. Who wants... let's use Sheamus from 2009. Oh, wait, no, 2005 version was better. Who the fuck cares? Honestly, 2K.
Don't yell.
There's no difference. And there's no difference between 2 of the Ortons and 15. There's no from up-to-date Orton to like last year Orton. So
why? Because he's not looked any different for the past 6 or 7 years.
Tattoos. The only, even the ring gear, the only thing that's changed is probably just a t-shirt he wears. Anyway, we're drifting away from the point as we've done, so we're gonna go back. But yeah, Taker and Brock was good in the cell. It was a good feud. It was a good match. Regardless, it was a different end, a very different end. I appreciate the end regardless. They tried something different.
And they both bladed. And if you remember Doctor Kit.
They bladed, really? You think
Well,
they bladed?
Taker definitely did, because there's a foot. Somebody showed a clip and it's so obvious what he does. He blades and he throws the thing under the ring. Yeah. With Brock, I think he did it hard way, the exact same way he did at WrestleMania. You know, he rammed his fucking forehead into a sharp bit of the ring post.
Yeah, because you can see the camera on Brock. There's no way he could get sneak a blade in the match. And I've gone back and watched that match. I've watched his hands. No, I think that's legit real.
True.
Taker's different.
Well, that was the thing. You both remember, right? Remember the Doctor came in the ring, and then and everyone was booing the fuck.
That was fucking.
And then
it was annoying.
I think was it Lesnar stood up and whatnot, and it was like he intimidated the fucking medical, and he fucking ran off, and everyone was like cheering. It was like yes, yeah, no, we're not doing none of the PG bullshit for this. We're fucking, we're taking this match to a logical conclusion.
Yeah, we're Taker and Brock. Yeah, and he ends up pushing the fucking doctor guy out of the way, doesn't he? Which probably wasn't fucking scripted. But at the end of the day, it's what he was going to get. But yeah, it was a good match. I enjoyed it. I looked at the card, what I was going to say before, and I did thought it looked quite weak. But it wasn't quite weak. It was actually I give this pay-per-view like 8 out of 10. I enjoyed most of it. The theyre comeback, the Bray Wyatt and Hell in a Cell went over really well. The Diva match was quite good. Kane and Seth, despite not being in the cell, was actually alright. And Brock and Taker in the cell, what everyone wanted was actually everything except for Owens and Ryback. Everything basically held up. A solid 8 out of 10, I think, for that pay-per-view. It was a good one. I don't know if it's going to be the same for Survivor Series, but I mean, we'll see. But we'll see. I don't even know what matches there are for Survivor Series. I'm not even fucking checked. I know there's a Diva match and the Wyatt match. That's all I know. That's it. Oh, and Tyler Breeze versus Dolph Ziggler. That's all I know. So, man, fucking hell. Yeah. So yeah. Go around again. What was it last time? I give 8 out of 10. What about you two?
I'll let you go first.
8. We're going with 8, yeah. Oh, okay, Lee's going with 8. I'm going with 8.
I'll give it to 7.9 just to be awkward.
7.9 just to be awkward. It does drop some points for me, obviously, because the Intercontinental title match was just fucking shit, and to have that, that match could have fucking opened the pay-per-view, really, just to get it out of the way of. And the tag team match wasn't, despite the Eddie Guerrero similarities to the match, again, it didn't really hold up that quite well. But other than that, I was happy with most of the other things. And the Cell matches held up, which is really what you want in the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, is the Cell matches to hold up. So yeah, there you go, guys. That was our second time taken. You'll never hear the original. Yep. And Jack was kind of pissed during the first original because of this.
Not something I'm down with, but there we go.
No, not saying he's proud of, but yeah, and you will never ever get to hear that now, which sucks. Well, we were supposed to make this one shorter, and I think it's now actually longer than the original.
Basically, Survivor Series is 2 hours away, and we'll see how that pans out. And this podcast will go up after Survivor Series.
If you follow these podcasts regularly, it'll go well. Assuming someone's laptop or computer doesn't blow up within tomorrow, then it should go up probably.
Well, I'll probably send you a copy of the recording as well, just in case.
Yes, this is why we've learned a lesson.
This is why you should be recording it as well, Raven, rather than just leaving it all to me, you dick. Because you.
Oh, maybe you should fucking send them, you fucking arse now. We've learned a lesson. If you're going to quote marks, unquote, do something professionally, always have a fucking backup. So you don't have to redo this at fucking 11:30 at night. When you're tired and you're a bit fucking pissed, But yeah, we've learned our lesson. So yeah, thank you for listening. I want to thank Jack and Lee for again doing this at so late at night. I do really appreciate you both for doing this again, especially you, Lee. Obviously because I've got a day off from work tomorrow, whereas you two might be working tomorrow.
I'm working, but I'm only working about 5 o'clock at night tomorrow, so it's not too bad.
That's not too bad. Yeah, but thank you both for doing this again. I'm glad we did tonight and got that away with. Yeah, but Hell in a Cell was enjoyable. We hope you've enjoyed listening to us again. You probably didn't. You know, we did ramble on a lot, and we're probably going to get people commenting saying, "Oh, stop fucking rambling." Well, we'll ramble if we want to. You know, like, it's supposed to be fun. We're not supposed to be. We're not a scripted podcast. If we want to ramble on, we'll fucking ramble on.
Hang on, we're not a scripted podcast. But what about the script you sent? Yes.
About that thing I deleted very quickly. Yeah.
Yes, this is totally off the cuff and everything.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't write anything down earlier, I promise. I didn't Word document and crashed it and got pissed off for that. But yeah, it is, we do ramble on and we're sorry. But yeah, we'll see you again for Survivor Series 2015, which is in 2 hours time. And I am going to go play 2K16 along with Black Ops to kill the time. So yeah, and we'll hopefully come back to you with positive attitudes. I had a negative attitude towards this. Tonight's podcast was positive. Are we going to get the power of positivity for Survivor Series?
Well,
depending on who wins.
Jesus Christ. Or Johnny,
exactly.
or Johnny, whichever way you look at him.
Or Big Johnny, according to Michael Cole. But then again, he's turned into a fish tank scene.
Oh yeah, that Dean Ambrose thing was awesome.
There's already a photo of an edited fish tank on him, and under it goes soon.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Anyway, right.
I'm going to find that and take it.
It's good night from me. It's good night from motherfucker Raven, and it's good night from. Yay!
Wait.
He's fucking knackered, mate. Are you watching it live, Lee Survivor Series? Are you watching it live? Hello?
Nah.
No, I didn't think so. No, you sound fucking knackered.
I'm a bit knackered too,
Anyway,
so I'm really going to have to judge in the next hour whether I'm going to watch it live.
I'm going to watch it live anyway. I've had too much to drink. That's the reason why I'm staying up. It doesn't really matter, but unfortunately.